On the outskirts of a quiet town, enveloped by towering trees that whispered secrets to the wind, there stood an abandoned mansion. Locals spoke of it only in hushed tones, warning each other to steer clear of its crumbling walls. It was said that the mansion harbored a dark secret, a tale that came to life only on All Hallows Eve. As Halloween approached, a group of friends, drawn by both curiosity and the thrill of a chilling adventure, decided to uncover the mysteries that shrouded the mansion. Mark, the charismatic leader, convinced his friends Sarah, Jake, and Emma to join him in a night they would never forget. The moon hung low in the sky, casting an eerie glow over the town as the friends approached the mansion's imposing gates. The air grew colder with each step, and the crunch of leaves beneath their feet echoed through the desolate landscape. The mansion loomed ahead like a specter of the past, its windows staring down like vacant eyes. As the friends pushed open the creaking gates, a distant howl of a wolf pierced the silence, sending shivers down their spines. They ventured into the grand foyer, where dust danced in the air like spectral phantoms. The flickering light of their flashlights revealed faded wallpaper peeling off the walls and an ornate staircase that groaned with each step. Mark led the group deeper into the mansion, following a mysterious map he claimed to have found online. Whispers of ghostly encounters and inexplicable occurrences echoed in their minds, but the allure of the unknown pulled them forward. They entered a dimly lit room adorned with cobweb-laden furniture, and in the center, a dusty Ouija board lay waiting. The friends hesitated, exchanging nervous glances. The room seemed to grow colder, as if unseen eyes were watching. Mark, however, convinced them that it was just a prop, a part of the mansion's eerie ambiance. The group reluctantly gathered around the Ouija board, their fingertips lightly touching the planchette. "Is there anyone here?" Mark called out, his voice echoing through the silent room. The planchette quivered, then slowly glided to "yes." The friends exchanged anxious glances, convinced one of them was pulling a prank. As they continued to ask questions, the atmosphere in the room shifted. Shadows danced on the walls, and strange noises echoed in the distance. Suddenly, the planchette spelled out a name: Ursula. None of them knew an Ursula, but a sense of unease settled over the group. Ursula claimed to be a young girl who had once lived in the mansion. She spoke of a Halloween night long ago, when the town held a dark ritual within the mansion's walls. The friends were captivated by her tale, hanging on to every word as she described a pact made with malevolent forces. As Ursula's story unfolded, the temperature in the room plummeted. The flickering candles cast long, ominous shadows on the walls, and the air grew thick with an otherworldly energy. The friends, now thoroughly spooked, decided to bid farewell to the spectral presence. But as they attempted to close the session, the planchette refused to move. Panic set in as the room plunged into darkness. The friends fumbled for their flashlights, their beams revealing a figure in a tattered, blood-stained dress standing at the far end of the room. Ursula's ghostly visage stared at them with hollow eyes. A chilling wind swept through the room, extinguishing the candles, and the friends felt an invisible force pressing against them. The air seemed to vibrate with an otherworldly power. In a desperate attempt to escape, the friends raced towards the exit. The mansion, however, seemed to shift around them, its corridors twisting and turning like a malevolent labyrinth. Whispers echoed in their ears, and the temperature continued to drop. As they stumbled through the darkness, the friends found themselves in a room that mirrored the one where they had initiated contact with Ursula. The Ouija board lay in the center, now bathed in an unholy glow. Ursula's voice reverberated through the room, warning them that they had unwittingly become a part of the All Hallows Pact. A sense of dread settled over the friends, as the walls of the mansion seemed to close in around them. The air was heavy with the weight of the supernatural, and an invisible force guided them back to the Ouija board. The planchette moved of its own accord, spelling out the terms of the pact they had unknowingly entered. To break the pact, they were given a single task: sacrifice a willing participant by the stroke of midnight. The room seemed to close in, and the friends could feel the malevolent forces tightening their grip. Panic set in as they realized the gravity of their situation. With time ticking away, the friends frantically searched for a way out. The mansion played tricks on their senses, leading them in circles and distorting reality. As the clock struck 11, they stumbled upon a hidden passage that seemed to lead to the mansion's forgotten depths. With each step, the air grew colder, and the friends could hear distant whispers that seemed to beckon them forward. The passage opened into a cavernous chamber, where a stone altar stood beneath a haunting mural depicting the Pact's ritual. As the clock approached midnight, the friends faced an agonizing decision. The shadows in the chamber seemed to come alive, reaching out for them with ghostly tendrils. Mark, fueled by desperation, suggested drawing lots to determine the sacrificial participant. The atmosphere in the chamber grew oppressive as they made their fateful decision. The chosen friend, trembling with fear, was led to the stone altar. The ancient mural seemed to come alive, its figures dancing in the dim light. As the clock struck midnight, the friends, their hearts heavy with guilt, carried out the unthinkable. The room fell silent, and an unsettling calm settled over the mansion. The temperature rose and the shadows receded. Ursula's ghostly figure appeared one final time, her hollow eyes filled with sadness. She thanked the friends for fulfilling the terms of the pact, releasing them from the malevolent forces that had bound them. With a haunting whisper, she faded away, leaving the friends alone in the now silent mansion. As dawn approached, the friends stumbled out of the mansion, their faces etched with the trauma of the night's events. The sun rose over the quiet town of Hollowbrook, casting its warm light on the abandoned mansion. The once-forgotten structure seemed to sigh with relief as it settled back into a dormant state. The friends, forever changed by the All Hallows Pact, dispersed into the morning light, haunted by the echoes of their choices on that spine-chilling Halloween night. The mansion, its secrets buried once more, stood as a silent witness to the horrors that unfolded within its walls.